Hey everyone, it's Ryan McCurley from Clarkson Community Church. I hope you're having a great week and I hope you have a minute for just a quick story. You see, my Friday night this last weekend began the same way it always does, with conversations with students, asking them how their week was, what they've been up to, what the good things were, what the bad things were. And as it often happens when students feel comfortable and feel safe, they began to share with me. And there's one conversation that I had with one student where I asked him, "How's your week been going?" And he's like, "Honestly, it hasn't been going that great." So I said, "Why hasn't it been all that great?" And he started to tell me that the thing he loves most in this world is having conversations, just talking with people. And that he feels like that thing that he loves most is slipping away from him. He said that he hasn't been coming across all that well lately, that people are misunderstanding the things he says, that he'll try to say one thing and end up saying something different, and that it usually ends up being in a fight or with people feeling sad because they think he's being confrontational. And so he feels like this thing that he absolutely loves, having conversations with other people, is just being taken away from him. And he doesn't know who to talk to. So him and I had a conversation about different groups of people that he could talk to and maybe how to explain yourself when you feel like you're being misunderstood, or how about thinking about the things that you're saying before you actually say them. But the beautiful moment happened later in the night. You see, the night continued the way it usually does, with some really fun activities, some cool interactions. At one point, I just took a lap around the church and I saw that there was a ping pong game happening in the basement and a card game happening in the fellowship hall. Game of Ultimate Ninja had just finished up, and there's a group of people in the sanctuary playing music. One of them was on piano, one of them was on drums, one of them was practicing rapping, and a couple of other people were just listening. And then there was cupcakes being baked in the kitchen. But while all that was happening, there's also about three groups of people who were just sitting down and having conversations. They were just hanging out and spending time together. And the one conversation that caught my eye is that this student who I had been talking with earlier ended up having about a half hour, 45-minute conversation with one of our grade 12 students who normally they wouldn't spend all that much time together. But they were talking for quite a while. On Sunday morning, I went up to that other student and I said, "I'm really proud of you. You normally wouldn't connect with them, but you took time to sit down and talk with them." And I said, "You may not have known this, but earlier that night, I had a conversation with that student where they said that they didn't feel like they had anyone to talk to. And for 45 minutes tonight, they did. They were able to talk with you. They were able to have a connection. They were able to do the thing that they love most because you took the time to sit down and talk with them." And I said, "I'm really proud of you for that." Now, their response was beautiful. They said, "You know what, if I had known that, I would make more of an effort. And now that I know that, I'll make sure to talk to them more." You see, so much of what we talk about, this building of relationships and helping connect people to another, it all starts with just making a connection, having a conversation, talking about the things that you care about, the things that matter to you, who you are, what you love, what you hate, the things that you're afraid of, the things going on in your life. And when we talk about discipleship, we talk about this relationship towards Jesus that we're helping draw people towards. But it starts with us making a connection with other people. And that was such a beautiful moment to see not a leader making a connection with a student, but a student making a connection to another one and building a real friendship. It's moments like that that are the reason why we reach out to people, why we do what we do. And so I want to share that with you. I hope that you have an incredible week. All the best. Bye.